For millennia, Earth existed in a delicate, life-sustaining equilibrium. Its atmosphere, oceans, and landforms supported an astonishing diversity of life, thriving within stable climatic patterns. It was, in many ways, the perfect planet for us. This intricate balance, however, was not immutable. Human activity, particularly over the last few centuries, has introduced unprecedented pressures on the planet's natural systems. We have become a force capable of altering Earth on a global scale. One of the most significant challenges we face is global warming, driven primarily by the emission of greenhouse gases from burning fossil fuels. This warming is not just about slightly higher temperatures, it disrupts fundamental climate systems. We see this disruption in more frequent and intense heat waves, altered precipitation patterns, and the melting of polar ice caps and glaciers. These changes lead to rising sea levels, threatening coastal communities and ecosystems worldwide. The stability that life depended upon is eroding. Beyond climate change, pollution in its many forms degrades the very elements essential for life: air, water, and soil. Industrial emissions, agricultural runoff, and plastic waste contaminate ecosystems far from their source. Air pollution harms human health and contributes to climate change. Water pollution devastates aquatic life and compromises drinking water sources. Soil pollution reduces agricultural productivity and disrupts vital microbial communities. Our waste is overwhelming natural cleansing processes. The web of life is unraveling at an alarming rate. Species are disappearing tens to hundreds of times faster than the natural extinction rate. This loss of biodiversity weakens ecosystems and makes them less resilient to change. Every species, from the smallest microorganism to the largest mammal, plays a role in maintaining ecological health. Their decline impacts pollination, water purification, climate regulation, and countless other services that underpin human well-being. We are dismantling the very systems that support us. These interconnected challenges, global warming, pollution, and biodiversity loss, are not isolated problems. They interact and amplify each other, pushing Earth's systems further out of their historical balance. The planet is reacting in ways that are increasingly unpredictable and severe. While Earth remains habitable, it is undeniable that its capacity to support life as we know it is diminishing. The conditions that allowed human civilization to flourish are changing rapidly. The perfect state of stable, predictable environmental conditions is a thing of the past. The future of life on Earth, including our own, hinges on our collective response to these crises. Ignoring the science or delaying action is no longer a viable option. We must transition to sustainable practices across all sectors of society. This requires fundamental shifts in how we produce and consume energy, manage land and water resources, and design our economies. It demands innovation, cooperation, and a global commitment to environmental stewardship. Education is key to fostering this understanding and commitment. Policymakers have a critical role in creating the frameworks and incentives for change. Businesses must embrace sustainability as a core principle. Individuals can make choices that reduce their environmental footprint and advocate for broader action. The challenges are immense, but the opportunity to steer towards a more sustainable future still exists. It requires acknowledging the severity of the situation and acting with urgency and determination. The time to restore balance is now.